Yo, so we got to talk about this. Big shout out to Tom Petrini. Big shout out to Tom Petrini. He's great. We had him on the channel before. You guys remember that when we interviewed him? Helldivers? Yeah, you never played Helldivers? It's awesome, dude. You should play it. Helldivers too. Let's see. This. Oh my God. Okay, this is hilarious. All right, so the San Antonio Spurs, we finally waived Marcus Morris, right? Or we bought him out. A lot of people were wondering like, oh, why is it taking so long? It's because the Spurs wanted to make him miserable, okay? Because of how he did. You know for a fact Brian Wright wanted to mess with him because that was like the first thing Marcus Morris did. And I think that's still kind of a sour taste in Spurs fans' mouths from what he did. Because, I mean, especially for Brian Wright, because that was like the first thing that happened when Brian Wright became GM. Like one of the first things. So it started off on a negative foot. And it was because Marcus Morris was very unprofessional. He gave us a pinky promise that he'll be coming to San Antonio, and he broke his pinky promise. All right, we were pretty upset about it. He literally pinky promised. Yeah, he gave Popovich a little pinky promise. He said, "I pinky promise." Yeah, and he broke it. So they were pretty upset about it, and literally being as petty as they could possibly be, being pretty cutthroat. The playoff eligibility deadline is March 1st. Spurs had him waiting until 5 p.m. Eastern time a day before. That's for Davis Bertans. Very obvious that that's why they did that. And another thing too, your word is your word, and a pinky promise is a pinky promise. Another thing about that as well is the fact that they still took the high road even after this, because they could have very well just waited and just said, screw it, like you can't get signed. Like they could have done that. But this has created some type of speculation. So they finally dropped him after the Patty Mills situation. What is the Patty Mills situation? Well, Patty has been waived. Okay, the Atlanta Hawks elected to waive Patty Mills. Absolutely insane. Now it says here the 15-year veteran is shooting 38.2% from three-point range in a limited role this season. He's only taken like 2 threes a game. He hasn't played that much. But at the end of the day, I would love for Patty to come to the Spurs. Now, I would not expect him to come to the Spurs and get like significant minutes. Okay, I can't really picture that, and especially since you got Malachi Branham getting minutes at point, you got Blake Wesley getting minutes at point, you have Trey Jones getting minutes at point. I don't see Patty Mills as having a significant role with the team, but I do, because I truly could see him benefiting the San Antonio Spurs, and in the way in which he comes to the team. He's more of a locker room guy, but he knows the system. He knows how things are ran. He's a quality veteran in a position that we could use him in, that he could help teach those guys. But not only that, I also think he's a player that doesn't come in and stir the pot too much, right? Like this isn't like a veteran that you bring to the Spurs and all of a sudden we have to give him minutes, right? I think he would be perfect. And if he comes to the Spurs, we know that he really wants to be there. I know a lot of people are like, yes, trade for Patty. I did not think trading for Patty was a good idea, but this will be perfect. Now you give him that contract or whatnot, bring him back to the Spurs. But then the question is, dang, does Don Barlow can't really get his contract? I don't think Don Barlow can get his contract this season if we do that. So he'll probably still be waiting. But Patty Mills, I'm cool with it, man. I'm totally cool with Patty Mills coming to the Spurs. It's just a matter of, does he want to continue to ring chase, or does he want to settle in and help the young guys? But you know he loves San Antonio. You guys remember us watching that video in which he was looking at the Spurs from afar when we went against the Atlanta Hawks, and he looked really sad. Okay, he looked really sad. He was looking at our huddle like, I wish I was back over there. Just a clip, just a small clip. I personally think he misses San Antonio. So I guess we'll just wait and see what happens. But I would absolutely adore Patty Mills coming to the Spurs. And I haven't really heard any arguments. And I'm super open, okay? I know like some people, like, they have their opinions. They set in stone with their opinions. I'm not like that, all right? I'm a open book, open box, whatever you want to call it. I'm never kind of stuck in a box. Not only with like takes on sports and stuff, but I'm like that in real life too. Like I'm completely open to so many different things and understandings and all that good stuff. And so if anybody comes to me and they're like, hey, I think that this would be a bad idea for X, Y, and Z, I'm totally for it. But I have not heard one argument against it other than he's not going to get playing time, which I think every Spurs fan would agree that he's not going to get playing time. I just don't think that he comes in and he like stirs the pot or messes anything up at all. I think it's nothing but beneficial, right? Definitely a vet minimum. Patty ain't worth not 10 million. Well, I guess that's an argument if it's like, oh, how much money he's going to want. But yeah, dude, definitely vet minimum. Like, yeah, like easily. You think he'd be cool with not playing? If Patty Mills were to sign with the Spurs, I think he will be okay with not playing. I think that's like a prerequisite for him coming to San Antonio, right? Like that will be discussed. The Spurs don't hide things. Like, you know how slimy, like the Houston Rockets. Is his name? Is it Daryl Morey? Is that who's with the Houston Rockets? It's Daryl Morey, right? Is that his name? Who am I thinking about? It's like a really sleazy slime ball. And he lies to his players all the time. Yeah? Okay. Yeah. We don't have any of those problems. No Sixers? No? Oh, okay. Who's Daryl Morey with? Oh, okay. Morey's with the Phillies. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Swish. Yeah. Okay. So he's with the Sixers now. Yeah, we don't really have that problem as far as like dealing with somebody who's, you know, going to sit here and just lie about you just to get you on the team. And all. Like, no. If Patty comes to San Antonio, like, so the question is, would he be okay with coming off the bench? Undoubtedly, if he signed it, he's okay with coming off the bench. I don't think that the Spurs sign him and say, okay, Patty, we're going to give you X amount of minutes. I don't see that as being the case. I think undoubtedly he would have to be a guy that doesn't play much. And if he's with the Spurs, I think he's content with that. But it's completely up to what he wants to do. I mean, ring chasing is great, but it's not like he doesn't have one, right? I mean, he's not in a position where he's not going to get a ring at all. And he can be at least a part of, you know, this story that the Spurs are writing, you know, this new story that the Spurs are writing. What? Oh, Swish Hill is July 26th. No, they're two different people. No, July 26th is my best friend on live streams in the chat. Swish Hill is my best friend in real life. Yeah, they're two different people. Let's see. They could hire him as a social media hype man. No. All I know is, and he better not be treated like Marco Bellinelli was treated, okay? Marco Bellinelli, everyone loved him in 2014, but as soon as he came back, yeah, everyone was angry. We are one now? Okay, that's really scary. Anyways, really good stuff. I'm excited. Hopefully the Spurs go ahead and say, yeah, we'll take Patty. Come on, Patty. But we'll see what happens. Fusion off. Don't make Dragon Ball references, man. Don't make Dragon Ball references. I hate Dragon Ball Z. I hate it. I hate Dragon Ball. It's my least favorite anime. I hate it so much. I hate it. Don't make those references. I hate it. Tanking year, man. I'm excited for the future. Me too. Blasphemy? Well, obviously I'm lying, Paul. Paul, are you serious? What did you say? You hate to... Guys, do you see what's in my PC? That's Vegeta. Vegeta is healing in my... Hold on. we for real? Are we for real? Huh? You joking, right? Okay. All right. I hope we're Vegeta healing in your PC. Yeah? What? Yeah, here, I got you. Hold on. Vegeta healing GIF. It's literally yeah, it's literally this GIF. Hold on. This is the GIF that's in my my PC. This one. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah. It's literally this one going on. You guys upset me sometimes. Awesomeness, bro. Thank you. Thank you. It is cool. I built the PC. Building a PC is fun. I thought it would be like dreadful, but it was actually a lot of fun building it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was really afraid of it though. But I don't know. You just watch some how to do videos and it's like pretty easy. You just gotta have all the right parts and everything. Have you seen the trailer for the new season? No. Okay, we're in this segment. We got to watch this on stream or whatever.